Oh, I'm back. Sorry, I had a phone call I had to grab. Anyway, back to me being an oppressor. Let's read more. Because you make us do work over break. You should always be doing work. It's good stuff. You gave us work. I love this. My favorite though is that I made someone's mom almost cry for the amount of work I've given you. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really not that much. And if you can't break away from something you're doing over the next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and even maybe early Wednesday morning, if you can't break away in the next 6 days to read a short play, then I'm not quite sure what that says. Um, I am a straight white male that unintentionally today something about from others. I'm not sure what that is, but oh, I feel sorry for you. Have you listened to the song about it's a scary time to be a man or to be a boy? Make us work. You should listen to it. It's really clever. Moving on. Yes, you're going to work. Oh my gosh. It's good stuff. This is thoughtful work, right? So, what I would recommend, the midterm is open. Go in there. The midterm is pretty simple as far as the way that it's deployed. You simply go into the midterm. You can open it as many times as you want. There's no time limit on it. It's pretty much what you get is what's there. The first part is where you identify the speaker and you write a short paragraph. We have one statement that says, we engage as students of the liberal arts because it makes us better citizens. And the second one is to identify who said, because white men can't police their imaginations, Black people are dying. So if you do those two, write them in a paragraph who it is and why it's important. That's pretty short. You need to choose 6 of the terms from the 10 below and write a couple of sentences to identify the person, concept, or thing and state why it's significant for our class. Narrative imagination, Martha Nussbaum. Justice, Citizen in the World, Socialism, Liberal Arts, Ladder for Booker T. Washington, Line, Capitalism, Empathy, and Truth. And then you have to write one essay. One essay about human suffering, one essay about justice, or one essay about comparing and contrasting these ideas. You only have to choose one of those, right? And you will write on it. It can be a 4 to maybe 6 paragraph essay. It doesn't have to be crazy. And I think that this you can do in chunks. So take a little bit of time here and there. It's a midterm. This is exactly similar to what you're going to be doing on the final. So while I am not requiring you to take it in the classroom and to do it there, I am requiring you to do it at home. You can do open book, open note, and you can really practice what the heck is going on. It's not that hard. The actual play, just to let you know, is fairly short. I actually have a PDF if you need it. The PDF I'm happy to share with you is basically the parts 1 and 2. Kind of as you can see here is pretty direct. It starts out kind of with some singing and some songs, and then it kind of goes through, and it's a play. So it's only, I think it starts, part 1 starts on, let's see, I'm going to look on the document. It's a measure of man. It starts on page 14, and it goes through part 1 to, let's see, I'm going to go part 2. And with part 2, I think we're really short. Yeah, I'm trying to see here, sorry. Because having to scroll through it. Because you're reading part 1 and you're reading part 2. And I can just look at the table of contents. Part 1, part 1 is a measure of man. Part 2 is a battle in the wilderness. And it says basically page 14 through page 1 second, I went back into the play. 14 through page 98. So it's a breakdown of about, you could probably do 20 pages a day. and you would be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5. You'd be done. I mean, it's 20 pages of play writing. It's not even that dense. There's more white space on the page. So read it, learn it. We are doomed to repeat these mistakes because we don't pay attention. I just want to leave you with one big quote, right? And I think that this is why you might see me as being this oppressor right now, is because I'm asking you to do stuff that yes, it's for class, and yes, it's for credit, and yes, you need to do it. But it's also because I want you guys to think. I want you to become engaged participants in not just our discussions and observations, but in life itself. And I think that probably the biggest kind of support network for that, and the best way to think about that, is to explore kind of why we're doing this. And this goes back to a quote from Isaac Asimov, who said in 1980 that there is a cult of ignorance in the U.S., and there always has been. The strain of anti-intellectualism has been a constant thread winding its way through our political and cultural life, nurtured by the false notion that democracy means my ignorance is just as good as your knowledge. And that quote from Asimov is so key, because I don't want you to ever believe that you can't know something and then have a conversation about it. We can only know stuff if we actually read it and we reflect on it. Martha Nussbaum. And so that's my bigger project, right? So yes, I am an oppressor, but I'm an oppressor for good. So that's what you're doing. Do your midterm, do your reading, go through those materials. And if you have questions as you're going through it, let me know. I'm always happy to chit chat and also to be part of any of the questions that you might have. Thanks so much. And by the way, have some fun. You do get a break. You don't have to go to class on 2 days. I mean, you're going to be fine. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.